Yo, what's good, everybody? How's everybody holding up? It's your boy Zan over here. Got Tax with me. We're on the Zoom
Yo,
right now.
was good.
Oh, I thought my bad. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I thought you had something else to add on that.
Nah, no, I'm just here chilling. You know what I mean?
All right, word.
Staying dangerous.
Not as
Everybody.
dangerous as these Corona dog out here clapping fools.
Yeah, it's getting crazy, especially in like New York, man. It's wild.
Yeah, the numbers are like the highest in the nation apparently of just
Yeah,
cases in one like single state, like in a state alone. Nah, yeah, it's wild. What is this? What day of quarantine in this? Was this week 3 or you're at
no,
two
it's like
weeks of
week
quarantine?
3 or 4.
Or we came at the end of week 3. This is the end of week 3.
I feel like this is like 4. I don't know.
Shit, nigga, don't tell me the days already blending. Look, that's how you know it's wild out here.
I felt like it was only like 2 weeks, but I also went on like vacation, so that's why I was like, oh, I didn't really notice.
Yeah, that might do it. You're moving. When you're not moving around, forget it. But nah, man, but real talk, at least I'm not gonna lie, being inside has left me mad time just to actually play games. Like actually sit down and enjoy some games, I'm not gonna front.
Yeah, I've been playing Xenoblade Chronicles 2 because I wanted to get the first one, the definitive edition coming out next month. And I was like, well, let me just play 2, just for the sake of like, see if I really like the the battle system. And I'm like, all right, this is cool. I really like it. Put in like 40 hours already, grinding and all that other shit.
It's for the Switch, right?
Yeah, for the Switch.
Okay, because it's Xenoblade Chronicles 2. What
Yeah.
what came out for the 3DS?
So the original Xenoblade did it was a port from the Wii one.
Right. So this was the sequel to that game with Shulk, right?
Nah, Shulk's not. Well, apparently like Shulk's in like post game or something like that. But yeah, he's not the main character of this game.
Oh, interesting. They're pulling the tails move. Hmm. I mean, for Switch, it's like apparently like because I heard it's sold out everywhere, right? That's kind of wild. Like, there's just not a Switch to be found or bought. So Switches are like $500 right now.
Well, like GameStop's still doing their like bundles, so they try to bundle everything and it's smothered together in order you to get a Switch. But
That's because
aside
they
from
just got
that, yeah,
backed
it's
up
kind of
inventory.
GameStop is man,
Fucking inventory.
they're on some shit.
They are, dude. They try to stay open with everything going on. Everybody shutting down Corona. They try to stay open, and they're like, "We're essential." I'm like, nobody
No,
walks
you're
in
not.
there but the employees.
Excuse me. Yeah, my throat's like kind of messed up. I gotta get some water, but yeah, like I'd see if y'all served food, then you have an argument, but like y'all niggas don't even got the new cooking mama. Like no.
Nothing but overcharged used games. Like walk in, I'm telling you, same formula. Walk in, buy a game for 60, walk out, turn around. You're like, you know what? I played this game for like back before they had the policy. They're like, I wasn't a fan of this game. So, oh well, you played it, you can't take it back, but we could buy it off of you for like 13.99. I'm like, but I bought this like 2 days ago for 60. Best story. And then to put it back on the shelf for 55.
I
Favorite
get you,
story
man.
of GameStop. But
Yeah, they're bugged out, but that's besides the point.
yeah, I mean, did they sell out for Animal Crossing? Because I know everybody. I think that's one of the Animal Crossing that's pretty is wilding right now. I have a copy, but I haven't touched it like at all, really. Like I haven't even made my villager or anything yet.
Oh, I don't even want it. I'm gonna be completely honest. It's like I get it. It's like Sims, but with animals. Okay, I just don't want it. And everybody at my job is playing it. I'm like, I'm good. I
You
don't
don't
really
like
need all that.
Sims? I mean, yeah, I thought that was the point. I think it was just the new Sims. You don't
Yeah,
like
nah,
Sims?
I don't need all that.
You don't
No.
like Sims? You don't like Sims?
How many different languages do I gotta say it? Like, nah, I don't like Sims.
Yo, I don't know how many languages you know. Nah, and
Nah, nine, no, no.
nigga, you said no twice. You can't
It's
just
the
with
same
a
thing in different languages.
emphasis. I know, right? I thought I was to say I was waiting for that. You would be like, I said nah in all the languages. Nah. Nah, dog. I don't know. I gotta give it a try. This is like my first Animal Crossing. I never played Animal Crossing, but I was like, yo, I like Sims though. Sims slap. I played like, what was it? Was it Sims 2? Way back in the day. Way back, like on PC. That joint was flames. I don't know if you ever play Sims 2?
I played it, but
Man, nah, that shit was dope. I actually am a big fan of Sims because it's like it's legit a time suck. It's just you just have mad shit to do and there's never shit not to do. There's always something to do. And then especially if you play the legit way and you don't cheat and then just keep giving yourself like infinite money. And if you actually play through the struggle, shit's wild. It's like real life. I be telling
nah, I'm
I be
good.
telling people, I was like, damn, you in debt in real life and you in debt in game. I was like, I was like, how can you hit like that's new levels not many people can achieve.
Yeah, I'm good. Like
New
the
level of
last time I
poverty.
did something like that was like Roller Coaster Tycoon. Like
Ooh.
that was
Lost
fire.
my
I ain't gonna hold you.
soul to Roller Coaster Tycoon, dog.
That game was fire. I had to make a couple mil real quick. You feel me? But nah,
Let me find out Six Flags making them making that much. I'll be like, God need to hire me. Listen, I have hours of Roller Coaster Tycoon experience, bruh. I can
exactly.
make you all that bread. Just give me a cut.
Put that loop de loop over there.
Put the slip and slide down that way. Have the janitors ready because you know that should be breaking down all the time.
I used to put bathrooms right by the like crazy roller coasters.
Yeah, because people lose their lunch
Yeah.
and just throw up all over the park. That yeah, people will legit they'll hit that hard turn. I see people be like, as soon as they're in range, they just straight cut for the bathroom after the rides. I'm like, yeah, this is how it
Yo, no
works.
bull. I want that game again.
Dog, Roller Coaster Tycoon slaps
I'll dump mad
to
time into
this
that game.
day. That's the perfect game for right now. That's the
Oh,
thing.
and
That's
it's on
why people
Steam for
don't
two
realize.
bucks.
You're
Two
what
whole ass dollars. I will buy that.
right now on Steam. Boy, you better have me install Steam on this computer. This ain't even mine.
Oh, it's only
I
on
would
Windows though. I don't have a good Windows. Well, not that I need a good Windows PC, but I I'd have
that
to go
Birdman
through.
hand rub for me. Finally, PC heads get a win. You can watch
Nah,
me. I could
it's
stream it,
like
and then you can just watch me build the loopy loops you wish you could have built.
yeah. Hold on,
Yes.
they
Nah, stop. You
and
don't
it
got
and
it.
it includes the original and the two expansions. Oh yeah, for $2 bills,
That's crazy.
done.
That's the best $2 I'll ever spend.
I'll buy it and then figure it out.
Word. You
I
said,
got mad games on Steam, but I just had to figure it out. I don't really care.
yeah,
Oh,
I know,
they do
dog.
have a Mac version, Roller Coaster Tycoon Classic.
Yo, what's your Steam list like, B? What's on your list of games for Steam you trying to play in order?
Oh, bro, I don't know. I have so many like fighting games because I was like fanatical that like I don't know what to do with them.
Yo, the
I
humble
have
bundles
mad games.
are out there. I had to stop because I was just like, because some of the humble bundles I'll try to just install the games and they used to just take up all my space, and I'm just like, yo, first I'm not even playing these games, and I know these humble bundles are mad lucrative, but I had to pause. I almost had an addiction. I'll be looking for an email. I'm like, yo, humble bundle. I'm like, all right, what's in it? And I'm like, all right, how much? I just would want it for the steal, even though I wouldn't play the game. So like, I was just like, yo, these bundles they're OD.
Oh,
But
so there's excuse
I
me.
got some games.
There's a Roller Coaster Tycoon Classic, which basically is like one and two, and then it like adds like some stuff about it for like $7 bills, and that works on Apple. So I'm like, I don't
pay
know.
that extra $5.
Yeah, I mean that.
You're used to it anyway. Come on, they've been upcharging you guys your whole life. Why stop?
Bro,
Don't let it stop you here.
all I'm saying is the original is fire, bro. I'm jumping
No,
on
it is. I mean, I wouldn't even. No, I still say cop. That's still a
it.
steal. $2 is just. I can't even. I hold on.
Yeah,
I'm a
that's
reach.
just
My PC's right next to me. What am I even doing?
so that's just for one with the expansion. Like for like one and two, and then a bunch of other stuff. You buy the one that says Roller Coaster Tycoon Classic.
Hold the phone.
Yeah, I don't know why.
What?
We're getting that deep into this.
hold the. Nah, just hold the phone, dog. You told me. You telling me roller coaster tycoon.
Yeah, that game is like fire, bro.
You telling me? All right. I'm about. Well, I have my. I just put it in my Steam. I just put that into my shopping cart and let it chill. But I'll cop that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if you go on Fanatical, it's like $2. You buy it there now. Then it gives you the Steam key.
Oh, you went to. Oh, you went to Fanatical. Ooh, okay.
I Googled it and that popped up and it was like $2.
Yep, I see it. Fanatical. Oh, it's in the Epic Game Store too. Oh, I showed me the classic one that you got.
Well, I didn't
Hold
buy it
on.
yet, but yeah, that's the one I probably will be able to get.
I bet. I have the screen. I'll let that just sit there. But yeah, but no. What was your what games though? What games, real quick? Steam games.
I have Street Fighter Five still. I have
Pass.
Under Night.
All right, word.
Um,
Oh, you copped Under Night. Bet.
God, I'd have to sign into Steam to even see like half the games I got. I caught so many games on bundles. Like I have mad versions of Guilty Gear and like I have Arcana Hearts. Like I have mad fighting games because of Fanatical. But
Yo,
then
we gotta set up. Yo, you got Parsec?
I don't even know what that is. I ain't going to.
Oh no, it's basically you could set up. So for fighting games or just games in general, you could just set up like remote play. So we only need one. Well, we only need So one, you would just set. You could just host it, and then Parsec. And then I would just have to get the app, get the pro software too, and then I would be able to take control of the second player, and it'll be like basically almost no lag. So people,
Oh,
I
okay.
would
I
be
see
able
what
to
you're saying.
play like games like Marvel 2. People use it to play Marvel 2, Marvel 3, so don't have to worry about lag anymore. Yeah, that's how people play Marvel 3 now. Is with people use the Parsec.
Oh, that's clean.
Yeah, that's what people be doing in
Wow.
the Discord, yo. They have the Marvel 3 room. I know. I
I
gotta
have
get
to
hip.
check that out.
Yeah.
Clap some niggas and some stuff. But yeah, I got man, I can't remember. I just know that like I know I have a bunch of Sonic games on there too. Um yeah, there's mad stuff like that I just caught on deals.
Yeah, I'm just looking at it right now. I got like both Batman Arkham City and Arkham Asylum Game of the Year editions. I never played the series. I never played them. I think now I might, but I have, and I got a humble bundle, or it was like, yeah, I got a bundle. It was basically giving me like every Fear game and expansion, the shooter, like the horror shooter.
Yeah. Oh, I got mad Resident Evils too for no reason.
And I was like, you know what? Maybe I might do a playthrough of that. I hated. I remember I played the demo. That was the one game I was like, that shit had me jump that one like near the end. I was just like, yo, they need to relax. If I can't shoot this girl, I want no parts until I can shoot her. I mean, I think I do. Demo's a lot. That game is old. That's what I think. I'm like, yo, I had this for a minute. So I was like, maybe I should play them. I literally have Fear Extraction Point, Fear Perseus Mandate, Fear 2, Project Origin, and Fear 3. Oh, wait, sound. You went.
Yeah, I don't know how I went. I might accidentally hit it with my finger because it's damn touch bar, but yeah, like
Yeah.
oh I know I have a couple different Resident Evils and Mad Sonic games and shit.
Lord of the Rings, Scribble Knots, Warframe. For me, it's gonna be Bastion. I have Bastion. I'm gonna play Bastion, and I got Grand Blue for PC, and I play DBZ on Dragon Ball Fighters on PC now. It's just better, but I think Bastion is what I'm gonna play. I want to get Hollow Knight, and I'm debating actually about getting it for Steam now, because I was gonna get it for Switch. Why would I cop it for Steam? I don't know, but I mean, for me, I just got too many games on PS4. I don't even really feel like getting into it right now to go down the list for. That's probably holding me back as well. Spider-Man, definitely. Red Dead Redemption 2. I got Tales of Berseria I copped on sale like a couple weeks ago.
I haven't been playing much of anything. Like I bought like recently for the Switch, I bought like the Mega Man Zero and then the Mega Man X Legacy collections. I got the Azure, I got the Gunvolt pack, and then I got Xenoblade. So I've been playing a lot of those, with the exception of Xenoblade being an RPG. But I've been like dying to play a Sonic again. And I know I have Sonic on like multiple platforms, but I was thinking about jumping on Sonic CD and giving it like a legit chance, but
Yo,
I
that
I can't.
means,
I don't know, man. Like I was like, if it's on Switch, I'll buy it, but it's not on Switch, so I'm like, forget it.
huh? Well, I mean, there's always Sonic R.
That's not on Switch either.
I wish. Oh, can you imagine if that was on Switch? I feel like you could probably find it on PC for like 99 cents. Hold on, let me see if I can get Sonic R on Steam.
You more than likely can.
Let's see.
Oh no, probably not. You probably can only get like the disc and then install it that way.
Yeah, yeah. Step it up, Steam. Your library ain't that deep if you don't got the Sonic even get Sonic R. I know, right? Damn. Best soundtrack for a Sonic racing game. I'll say that to date. I don't think any. I don't care. I don't even play any of the other Sonic racing games. I don't care what their soundtracks are. It's not touching Sonic R. It's not. That's not
Oh,
for
for
a
sure.
debate. You can take it to defend it. I don't
No,
care.
that's a hood classic. That the hood didn't know
We'll
about.
take it to defend it. I'll defend that. I'll defend the hell out of that. I'll be the defending champion. Defended champion for that argument. You're not seeing me in
Nah.
that argument.
Um. But yeah, let's what, what were we gonna talk about? We went on a tangent.
We did. All right. Basically, I know we touched a bit. Let's just wrap it up. But basically, Corona shutting down everything. Evo's at stake. Evo might shut down this year, especially because they confirmed. Sources say supposed employees that are confirmed that they were diagnosed with corona at the same venue. They work the same venue that Evo's held every year. So there's like a lot of talk, but it looks like Evo's ultimately is going to be canceled. And if that's canceled, then fighting games for the year is canceled, like in terms of tournaments, almost. Pretty much. Like it's all to being taken online. That's how I see it.
Yeah, a lot of sporting events and stuff too are like postponing or canceling. It would suck to like cancel Evo, but at the same time, it's like with everything going on, like you gotta, make sure that you attribute everybody else's safety and stuff like that. So I can't really fault them for, you
Yeah.
know.
Nah, true. I mean I think it's just people I guess it's gonna be it's weird. It's just like I don't think people went into this year thinking that like people already had plans to travel this year for tournaments or whatnot, travel period. But yeah, Rona just came along. But that was pretty much what we were wrapping up about we're talking about that. I don't know if we touched on the Valorant real quick. The Valorant, the beta is going on right now. The new Riot shooter that's in the beta phase. Valorant that takes like basically like a CS:GO, Counter Strike style of shooting and combines it with like a little bit of Overwatch with the way like skills move, like and just like spells almost, and just makes it like a 5v5 objective based, yeah, tactical shooter. And right now the beta is all just like kind of capturing and planning, like a kind of like capture the bomb, like yeah, attack and defend, and either you're planning the bomb or you're trying to defuse it, almost pretty much. Um, but yeah, I
Yeah,
just what was I gonna say? No, yeah. That was it. Basically, that's what Valorant is.
yeah, I've seen it. I was watching some footage of it. Right now, I don't know how I feel about it. Like it's not blowing me away. I think people are just really hyped on it right now because it's like Riot's new IP, and Riot has like a track record of saying they're going to do stuff and then just canning it. So I think it's just super hype because it's whatever Riot's going to do, and they're expecting Riot to like back it the way they do League of Legends. Um, from what I've seen though so far, like it looks okay. I just feel like it need to be a bit more fleshed out for me to jump into it. I think it's cool that they say like graphically it's not too intense because of the cell shading, so anybody can like pretty much like any computer can run it and stuff like that. But at the same time, it's like I'd like to see it more fleshed out in a sense of like Overwatch. Like if you're gonna go with that aesthetic, I want to see more of like the world around it, and maybe that's what they're working on. But
Yeah,
just that one arena just kind of seemed kind of bland. Um, and I get it, like it makes sense. Like I saw a little bit of like the training area they have, which that looked interesting. But I think for me, like with games like this, like they're very heavily team based, and what turns me off is like needing to find like 4 to 5 other people to like be consistent in it. I mean, and that's just me because like niggas, but especially it's not coming to console, it's gonna be hard to like for me to like get niggas to want to play it. I feel like,
yeah,
but I do think that like it has potential from where it's at. In that like kind of tactical arena shooter that it's in. But I just kind of want to see more. Like I'm not on the hype train yet, but like I'm interested in seeing how it fleshes out.
yeah. No, I'm definitely with you. From what I tried, because I was able to snag a key yesterday, because especially how they set up the beta key given away process for Valorant was probably what made it the most interesting. You have to basically create a Riot account through Twitch, link your Riot account, link your Riot and Twitch account. There's like an area, it's like in your settings, and you can also notice like for other companies, like you can link your Blizzard account, like your I thought there was another account for another game, like so another like publisher. You can just basically link your Twitch
Fortnite
account.
does it too. So like Epic.
Epic, yeah, Epic Games. So if anything, it'll be Epic. Um, and basically you have to watch a streamer who will be streaming the game with the ability with like drops enabled. And then when for people who don't know what that is basically you'll have to watch the streamer and at certain times or intervals while you're streaming, while you're on that streamer's channel, and they say their minimum requirements for 2 hours, you'll be put into the pool to get a key when they do drops, and then they do drops at certain times of the day where like, all right, another wave of keys are going out, and if you have the requirement, you'll have a chance to get a key. um
Oh, so it's
yeah,
still very much like lottery, even still.
it is still, but because they did that, like the amount of views they were able to pull on Twitch was wild. um like they had like just Twitch streamers, like one like this CS:GO pro streamer was streaming like one of the first nights of Valorant came out, and he was able to get over 200K viewers for a game that's just in beta. And like yeah, right now there's 881 K. Like there's 881,000 people watching Valorant right now, and it has right now 1.2 million followers. And like, and I know before the followers were higher because you have to follow a streamer to get so that you can be enabled for the drops. So the amount of like viewership and the follower rates are just going up and down. But like streamers are getting like crazy subscribers and stuff like that. So the way they're doing it now, which pretty much will set up Twitch to be like the hype machine builder for games when it comes to giving out beta keys, especially if other companies take on this tactic. Because I mean, you can imagine what type of deal Riot had with Twitch for to pull this off. So they're probably because this amount of money they were able to make this game in a couple of days, probably just from viewers, subscribers, followers. Yeah, there's people watching the game right now. Is all the ads. Yeah, we
Yeah,
gotta
I
give it a
can't think.
run.
I know other publishers have done stuff like this. I just can't think of like who. But I feel like it's most impactful because it's Riot Games. I feel like if it,
Yeah.
I feel like right now, like I don't see a reason from face value to be like super hyped for it. But maybe if I look past it into like, Riot's track record with like esports support and stuff like that, if they give something even close to what they have for League of Legends, that might be worth it. And then with
Oh
it being
yeah.
free to play like League, like I think that's like pretty cool too. It's just I don't know. Right now, I'm like optimistic,
Yeah.
but I'm not like going crazy over the game. Like it looks okay, like it's cool, but
No, I mean, I think for one, like I think like for a shooter, because I think it if it does like League of Legends, I think no, this game will end up being free. I think in the long run is that it's going to be free. Of course, there'll be like in-game purchases like it do with League, but
yeah, they
Riot's
confirmed
very
it's free to
good,
play.
huh?
They did confirm it's free to play.
Right. Okay. There you go. And just for the games, the way they cater to League, uh, and then they actually really do listen to a lot of their fans. I'll give it to Riot's like team for that. And so if they have that same mentality that they take with this game, I see the game be coming out very well because like this game looks. I mean, this is what the game looks like right now. But if you look how League was years ago when it came out compared to what it does now, look what it looks now. Um, yeah, and that's based off a free to play game, like a free to play game with that long type of longevity. And then a lot of their revenue is coming from like skins and other in-game purchases. I mean, I think Riot just kind of shows like what a publisher can become when they really, really keep like their fans close. So I think they really do like the thing is like if we cater to people, they like the money will come. And that's what I know, and I do like Riot as a publisher for that. That's the one thing I'll definitely will give them. So that's really what my one take from the game is like the game is backed by Riot. Like Riot, Riot doesn't they won't let the game kind of yeah, it's right. Riot won't let the game kind of flat out or just not measure up. If something people don't like, they'll figure it out. And I think I'll give it a try this weekend, and maybe the next time we meet, I'll have a better review of it. Because I only did the shooting, practice range, test some people out, um, some guns, and that was it.
Oh, they do have like a couple mobile games that they've been putting out, like Team Fight Tactics. I didn't know that that was them.
Oh
I've
yeah,
seen
team
like
fight
the ads.
tactics. Yeah,
I saw the ad on YouTube, but I always like click away before I finish it because I don't really want ads on YouTube.
yeah. You telling me,
Yeah,
man?
apparently they have some other stuff. Like they're gonna have like some version of League on smartphones and console. Apparently,
Oh yeah, no, I did hear about League. Wait, League on console? Yeah, League of Legends on console. I find, yeah, someone said this, but I feel like for console, I don't know. MOBA doesn't. I feel like MOBAs don't work on console. It's because the what it is with the mobile with a mouse and keyboard, like it's just so much. It's just so much easier that way, especially with the movement. I feel like it's just going to be clunkier. It's just clunky on a pad. But people said Smite or other games have done it. Like there's great MOBAs Some people might even say what's that one called? Uh, Paragon. That one, Paragon. People
Yeah,
even defend that Paragon was the best console MOBA that there was. But
it's because of how they play. Like they don't play top down how like a StarCraft or League is. It's more like a third person perspective. Like even the Ratchet and Clank one that came out not long ago was like pretty good. It's just a matter of like came out on the PS3 at a time where like no one was trying to get online because they were scarred from the PSN incident. So it's you know they're not bad. It just depends on how they like do
mm, I mean, I can't wait. I'll see. I mean, I'm down to see what they're gonna do with it. I'm open to it, and I know their card game Runeterra is gonna also and go on mobile sometime soon. Not soon, but sometimes like in the future, sometime in the future, next couple months or something. They have planned to
them.
put
Yeah,
on mobile. Games is a good, interesting game. I haven't played in a little bit because the games are kind of get kind of long. There's a lot into it. But the game looks cool. It's like color wise and other aesthetics like that. The game's very like vibrant and it's attractive to the eyes. Uh, no, but Riot's putting out. I know they've been what's that? What's the word? They've been flaking on their projects. But you're right though.
yeah.
I'm waiting to see what that fighting game is gonna look like.
I thought they canned that like altogether.
No, I thought they with the Riot Thunder team, the Rising Thunder team. Did they actually
Yeah,
can it?
yeah. They I thought they canned that. Yeah, they did, and then they opened it up so that way people can like do their own mods. Remember, they had the community edition for that.
No, I didn't. Damn, I did not see that. Wow,
Well, for
that sucks.
Rising Thunder at least.
Oh no, yeah, Rising Thunder, but like the League fighter that they're so the League bought the publisher for Rising, the team that worked on Rising Thunder, to work on their fighting game.
Oh, yeah, I'm not sure then.
Yeah, then when he saw a clip of it like way like months ago, um, yeah, when they were celebrating League's like tenth anniversary, yeah, and they were showing some clips like little parts of the game, but it looked really rough. But hopefully, I mean, hopefully they got something more developed and we get to see what it's shaping up to look like because they seem kind of like not like lackluster, but they look like they had health bars, they had like some like champions, they had like Darius and Katarina, but there wasn't much going on. But that would have got people excited. I just want to see more. The Rising Thunder looked dope. I wish I got a chance to play it. Mm, damn. But I mean, yeah, Riot. That's the thing for Valorant with Riot. Um, and just kind of like you know, better time as any with Corona going on. Everyone's quarantined at home. Like you could pretty much have this game carry itself out of the beta phase into you know out of release pretty much. So they have a lot of games out right now at the perfect time where people don't have much to do but to play games. Um, I want to see what else though we got to talk about.
Speaking of fighting games, there's a fighting game. I don't know if you've seen it because Perfect Legend posted about it a while ago, but I recently saw something earlier. This game called Corrupt, like COREUP.
Oh, you went out on me, big dog.
I don't know what. I don't know why I did that.
All
Maybe
right,
I
you said
accidentally hit the touch
corrupt.
bar again. Yeah, COREUPT, and it looks pretty solid. Like graphically, it looks good. Um, it's by like this black publisher. I forget the exact team, which forgive me, I don't know off the top of my head, but and like basically it's like primary black cast and stuff like that. So it looks pretty solid. Kind of looks like Soul Calibur, but it's a 2D fighter, so it mixes a lot of like Soul Calibur. I want to say some Killer Instinct almost in the way that the combos look.
Corrupt. Let's see. CORUPT.
COREUPT.
Oh, EUPT. Oh, Core Upped. Ah,
Yeah,
Unreal Engine 4.
yeah, it looks smooth. Like for where it's at in development, it looks pretty dope.
Yeah, I see videos for pre-alpha. Damn, next time, yeah, we should probably for some, I don't know, with the Zoom videos. I mean, with the share screen, you should get to putting some of the videos on Zoom because I'm looking
Yeah,
at it
they have
now.
a.
Yeah, it looks dope. Oh shoot, damn. Yeah, the Unreal Engine 4 makes the game look mad clean.
Yeah, they have a website and stuff too. But yeah, it looks pretty smooth. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, no, I'm. Yeah, you're right. It does look definitely looks hella smooth.
I'll look. There's not much on it online, but like
There's like
definitely.
YouTube and Twitter.
Yeah, no, as far as I know, it's just that one trailer they put out.
Yeah, it's like August last year. I'm looking at a video from August of last year. Yo, yeah, man, I'll be hella down to find out more about these guys in this game and see where the game's at for sure. Yeah, it looks dope. I mean, yeah, I'm still looking at it, but no, yeah. I'll be sure to look into it more. Yeah, man, there's some good. I hope there's some fighting games now. I think a lot of indie fighters. Um, there's some good ones. Like when I was at PAX, I played Metal Revolution. I was a fighter, and then I played Rising Vortex, which is like a really interesting fighter that combined mechanics and like different basically yeah, mechanics and abilities from other games, like other fighting games, and put it all into one. Like it was like you were on Smash. It's like you were like Smash Engine, but you could wave dash, you could burst, like you were in Guilty Gear Anime Fighters. You had an air dash. You only could block one way. You could get crossed up still. Like it was all these stuff. Like there's throw kills. Like it was like you had throws. You don't have percentage. You have life bar, but there's a stage, so you can still get like spiked and stuff and edge guarded. Yeah, like really interesting game. But just one of those things are just like I think indie fighters are I think you should be. I think a lot of people would be. I think people should be on the lookout. They're on the rise. There's some really good ones, some promising ones, especially with like how I hate to say it, but with fighting games, like their I would say their satisfactory rate has dropped over the past years. Um, just if I mean, just some games, Street Fighter Five, MVCI. I mean, they're all Capcom. So surprisingly, a lot of them are Capcom. But even with like King of Fighters, I know people weren't happy about the graphics. Still a good game, but you know, people were like, "How did you go from 13 King of Fighters 13 to 14?" But basically, like I think because of bigger publishers and how their fighting games have been kind of taking a dip, I feel like the indie ones are going to be on the rise. And hey, if they get picked up by esports, that's all it takes. I'm gonna pay close attention because Metal Revolution was flames and Rising
I think
Vortex.
right now with everything going on, especially like the quarantine stuff like that, I feel like it's a real good opportunity for indies to like make a move. Like if they're able to, you know, make a move with this because what I mean, like they're independent. I don't, it might be a little tough to really make some leaps in like their development and stuff. But right now would be a good opportunity because like gaming news in general is gonna get slow to a crawl. Like the sports world already is there, so like gaming at some point is gonna slow down unless like developers. Well, some developers are working from home, like a good amount of them are, but I still think it's a real good opportunity now more than ever to like look to get press and everything like that for your game and see,
Get
where it goes from
attention
there.
for real.
Yeah.
No, I hope I see it. I know there's people for shows that we want to get on. a podcast on Rising Vortex, for example. We got to do some work down the line once this all passes, obviously, because we had good plans to kind of bring his game to at least to our viewers, and what I'm saying, but just until recent events. But yeah, no, it definitely is like this time sucks, but it's best time as any for some. You won't get opportunities like this. You don't get it often. Probably might not get it again. Who knows? But um, yeah, I say it's definitely one of those times where people should just buckle down and be about their business, because you might be
Oh
able to
yeah,
come out of it with something at the end of it.
yeah, exactly.
Man, do we have
But
anything else? I'm trying to think. Make sure I don't leave anything.
um, Final Fantasy came out like today, but I didn't really get to touch it,
Oof.
so or like
Yeah,
look
Final
into it.
Fantasy.
Well,
I
I did
remember.
get to look into it, but like, we'll save that for the next episode probably because like
Sure. I mean, I don't got it. I probably still won't get it by the next episode. It's just not high on my priority list.
at least I'll be able to like talk about it at length, I guess, because like yeah, like I wouldn't worry about it right now though. Like I'm still making sense of it, like because it is still very much like to give you the short of it, like it's Final Fantasy VII, but it's like a whole retelling. It's not like a graphical upgrade. The battle system has changed. Like parts of the story has changed. They're like fleshing out new or like certain characters that didn't have the same role before, and there's like key details that are shifting, which causes like confusion for other people.
As into the original, quote unquote, the original story of Final Fantasy VII on PS1. So people are like, oh, it's actually kind of changing the lore.
There are things in the lore that is changing because of the way they're doing it. Like you're fighting Sephiroth like mad early. Like you're encountering Sephiroth like gangsta early.
Whoa. Someone is
Like
playing a dangerous game.
if I recall correctly, and I could be wrong because like God knows how long it's been since I played Final Fantasy VII, but I don't feel like you encountered Sephiroth as early as you do in this game. And the reason why you do is because they're splitting it into like three games or whatever, like three full length games. So they have to make they need a villain to attach to, and if they waited like if you're just seeing these like visions of Sephiroth throughout the entire game, you don't get to actually fight him. People probably feel away.
So you're saying the lore? You're saying is the lore changing more because of the extra details they're putting in the game, or is the lore changing because the fact that they retelling the game, but because they're doing three different games, it's also affecting the story, so that they could push and put out three full length games.
All right, this is supposed to be short, but um,
No,
I
I'm just
think
that's it for me with that.
I
That's
think I
crazy.
think for them, it's a little bit of both. They're going to be able to tell the story the way they originally intended, or like fill some like plot holes and stuff. But at the same time, it's like they they also have to flesh out more of these segments. Like the remake is just the Midgar section, so they have to flesh that out. So to tell more stories in there and give like more behind it, which is why I guess they might have like pushed up the whole Sephiroth encounters because like that whole like first couple reactors, you don't even like talk about Sephiroth, if I remember
That's
correctly.
and
I could
like
be wrong.
from Final Fantasy VII for the PS1, the original.
Yeah, like
Wow, yeah, they really are changing the story. Nah, we say.
there, there's a good amount that like changed. Like what I will say though is that like Crisis Core is canon.
Oh
But
yeah,
they're showing you Zack in Midgar. You don't get to know about Zack until way later. Like he's alluded to like in the PS1 version because like the like relationship him and Aerith had, but like you're seeing Zack in this game. So there's a lot that is just like, all right, you guys are telling it basically however you want to tell it.
Wait, you're seeing Zach? Like you're seeing like visions of Zach or like memories of Zach? Because isn't Zach
Yeah,
okay? Oh, you're just seeing him way sooner, the mention of it than the original. Damn. I mean, the thing is, I never. That's one thing for me. I never played the original. Really, I didn't play it. Like I just didn't play it. I've seen. I watched somebody play parts of it. I've seen. Like I had like I was like literally played like part of a dungeon when I was trying it out. Like yeah, I'd never played Final Fantasy VII. Ooh, but
yeah. It looks
I don't.
cool though. Like the battle system is like upgraded from like 15, I want to say in a sense. Um, but um, I don't know when
Upgraded
like Kate Sith
15.
pops up, but Kate Sith doesn't seem to be in that, and I thought Kate Sith popped up when you were in the Shinra building. Again, this could be my memory failing me. Um, and then they just kind of added bosses in different places. Like it's not a bad thing. There are certain things where it's just like, okay, maybe that helps it make a bit more sense. But um, overall, the game is good. It's just like they may want to like it might be too late to remarket it as like a reboot because like a remake, people just think, all right, you remade like
All
the
the
original like
scenes
a graphic
into
overhaul.
yeah.
Yeah, but it is still telling the core Final Fantasy story. It's just going about it differently. It's almost like an alternate like universe where the events are still happening or something.
Then I guess it is a reboot. Yeah, that's basically
Yeah,
like a reboot.
I feel like it is a reboot more
We
than
were
it is like
sold a lie.
well, they said remake, and they were probably better off like just saying a reboot. But
I
then
think
like
reboot was
maybe it's
scare.
not.
Reboot was scare people. That's why you don't want to say reboot. Reboot, you'd be like, why are you changing my childhood? Why? What did it do?
Well, they still are, but there's a lot of the
This didn't
core that
say it.
kids have. No, they told you they were going to. They just weren't like, it wasn't so blatant like, oh, we're redoing the whole story. They're just adding stuff and like retconning stuff. So like, it looks like the way heavy spoilers. Well, not heavy spoilers, but sort of spoilers, I guess. But like,
Spoilers,
if you
hit me.
saw the trailer and you know Final Fantasy VII, then like the latest trailer shows Zack, but it just shows his boot. So you think most people think like, oh, Zach's like alive or something, but they're really just showing a flashback from Crisis Core where he beat like all thousand of those niggas and was just like so exhausted and like too injured to go on. So at the end of the game, like they're walking where Zach died, basically, like to wherever they're going, and like Aerith and Cloud see these flashbacks of Zach, which is weird because it's like, how could Aerith see it? But then they explain kind of that with like if you've seen the trailers, those like black like ghost things that fly around Aerith and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so those are called whispers, and they're apparently like people that like have died and like were a part of the live stream, and they try to correct or like stop people from straying from the path of destiny or whatever. So there's a part where like someone dies, quote unquote, but then one of those like save them basically because they're not supposed to die. Um, and then like they also like end up uh because of stuff like that, you're also able to see certain visions like throughout the whole like thing. Like it's weird. Like that's how they justify some of the stuff that they're doing.
See, this is all new to me because like I really don't know what like the deeper meaning of the Final Fantasy VII story. I only know it for what I know because I play Crisis Core. Like I know like then like I only get part of it because I play Crisis Core. But the root of Final Fantasy, the storyline, I have no clue. I just thought like Cloud was going through all that to get to Sephiroth because he killed his father, Zack. Like, I mean, someone kills your father, you obviously go after the man who murked your father, biological or not. So that's where I thought he was going. He was just going for Sephiroth. I thought Sephiroth was trying to destroy the world. I had like the most that was my idea in a rough sense. That's what it was. But it sounds deeper than that. Final
So
Fantasy VII.
basically like in short, like disc one is literally like Cloud is a mercenary because that's what Zach wanted to be, and he's just like, well, I'm Zach now, so I'm gonna be a
I am that.
mercenary. He gets linked up with Avalanche, which means he meets Barrett, Wedge, and the other people, Jesse, and then by association he meets Tifa again, and they're basically going to shut down the reactors to save the planet. The reactors are by Shinra. Shinra doesn't care about the planet like that. They're trying to get to the promised land. Aerith is an ancient. Sephiroth thinks he's an ancient, but he's well. Um,
A lot of spoilers,
yeah,
but just keep going.
no, it's well, yeah, but bro, the
Yeah.
game's like 23 years old. Like I don't care anymore.
You
Like
tell me,
I'm not.
Bobby, this is probably my first time. I'm about to play the reboot like it's my first game.
Yeah, but
Like you're
even
right
still,
though.
there's gonna be. Yes, I mean, well, that's the picture of it, like the loose picture of it. Now, there's a lot that's still in there that you like that didn't say or whatever, but the core of it is basically that like for that first disc, they're just trying to shut down those reactors because it's killing the planet.
That's the first game we have of the reboot. That's what it's about.
Well, that's what the original was about, basically. But yeah, like they focus on that Midgard segment with the reactors, but in
Okay.
general, like the game for the most part in the beginning is just like, oh, Cloud's a mercenary, and he's trying to help Avalanche shut down the reactors. It gets looped in a little bit deeper than he expected. But since you played Crisis Core, you know that Zach, that Cloud really isn't the person he is. He's actually, he thinks he's Zach, but he's not.
Um.
Which I don't know how he thinks he's Zach.
No, yeah, him
Like I,
actually thinking he's Zach, that's kind of crazy. I mean, my boy needs help. My boy lost. He's a lost nigga, bro.
and Tifa's not a real one for telling him. Like she could have just told him from the beginning. She knew who Zach was.
Wow. And people be sweating Tifa. Straight, straight forehead, perspiring, sweat Tifa. She won't even tell Cloud. That's supposed to be her boy.
Yeah,
Wow.
she didn't keep it real with Cloud until like this two or
Damn,
three.
where
She's
the
like,
whole disc gonna
she's like,
have.
hundreds of hours has gone by. I gotta be honest with you, man.
I just can't. I just can't go on after these hundreds of hours. I can't keep the lie anymore. I can't. You're like, what?
All right, well, yeah, that's my Final Fantasy remake talk. Because I didn't want to talk about it, but we talked about it. So,
Well, all right. I mean, why not? Maybe we'll have another one when we play the game at some point, or we hear more about what Zach is doing in the game. Now I'm more happy. Now I'm like, word, I might just play to see if I can peep Zach, peep the real one, even if it's just his spirit.
Zach's the goat, man.
Facts, man. But damn, yeah, I think. I mean, I don't know if there's anything else, or maybe that's a good stopping point.
Nah, that's a good stopping point.
All right. Well, for those tuning in, that is the first episode of this show, as that will be determined. Probably cut that out. But
Yeah,
yo, catch us next time because no matter what this show is called, it's gonna be an episode 2. Peep, peep game.
yeah. Zoom exclusive, I guess. I don't know.
We'll figure that out. That might even be the name. But
But yeah, we will catch you guys.
real talk. Stay safe out there. Until next time.
Peace.
Peace.